Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of Big Mother Truckers. Here I am at Mama's Garage. I'm just buying that logo that the thread wanted me to purchase. It was the Devil Goatee, that one right there. For a measly $2,500, we're going to be pimping that logo all over Hickstate County, and everybody's going to know exactly who's hauling their stuff to these cities.
Oh, I can dig
Gonna
that,
get us some awesome advertising.
Jackson never leaves home without his
Here I am buying some upgrades. I'm not particularly fond of the upgrades like every other game file that I go through. I don't usually buy upgrades. I buy a single thing of Max Store and call it a day. But I figure this time, nah.
Keep watching the skies, dude.
Nah, we're Raucous Jackson. We need to pimp the hell out of this. Out of our rig. Gonna get every single one.
So you came back to see my records, huh?
There's a bit of a problem with buying upgrades, of course. It puts us in dead last. We were in the lead at first by quite a bit. So here we are looking at the price ranges for all of our stuff. Beer is still selling pretty high. I have a list here. What I usually do is I write out a list of what I'm going to do for the first 5 days and stick to it as closely as possible. There are some deviations in there, of course. Right now we're going to sell that milk to Skeeter's Creek, and after that we're going to buy beer and sell it to Salt Sea City, where we're going to buy cheese, sell that to Skeeter's Creek, buy gas while we're there and sell that to Capital, buy pork bellies, sell the pork bellies back to Skeeter, and buy some more gas. By then, will it be day 15 and we should go see Mom. So if you can't tell from the poor camera angle and the ladder right in front of it, we have that logo on our trailer.
Now let's see who's calling projected back.
Sitting just behind the ladder in the back, and it's on both the sides.
You're on, Yeeha.
He'll be there for every single trailer that we purchase, not just the tanker. And that was a relatively boring trip, apparently. I edited out quite a bit of the trip there. You're gonna see that a lot of editing in between cities. So here's our first time at Skeeter's Creek.
Howdy there.
We're gonna sell that milk that we have on right now. It's gonna get us quite a bit in exchange, a lot of money. And we're taking a look at other wares that they're offering for the tanker.
Hey, Mary Lou, call the nudie bar and see if there's any work for you there tonight.
So we just robbed that guy of all his money, so he's kind of upset about that. Taking a look at this guy, he's more than happy to work on our truck for more of our money.
Uh-huh. You want something there?
Maybe happy is not the word to describe it.
More, Captain. Get it? Yeah, so what else you want?
Taking a look at some more of the upgrades. Every city holds different rates for their upgrades, so it's always good to check if you're willing to upgrade your truck all the way. Now we're going to take a look at the bar. Play some slots, check out the loan shark, and see if there are any jobs available, and if not, they'll give us another hint. That is the first time I have ever seen 777s. I have never gotten 777s before.
Howdy, neighbor. I'm Colonel Cooter, and I'm a kind of celebrity around these here parts on account of my generosity.
75%, that's...
Hey there, bro. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Name's Red.
Hey, man.
Say, don't I know you? Ain't you Drill Bit Johnson?
Nope, that ain't me.
Sorry, didn't mean no offense. Just used the spitting double of a fella I knew in the big house. Say, did you see this on the TV?
Capital City is desperate for gasoline, as Mama's already told us. Big Red, whatever his name was, I think he's one of the more colorful characters in this game. I kind of like him.
Get for you.
And we could buy the beer, and we're going to buy the beer.
Don't be a stranger.
He's considerably more happy with us now that we haven't robbed him.
Going? I reckon I can get there before you, and I'm willing to put money on that. I'm gonna whoop you like a government mule.
And like I detailed before, we're going to sell this beer to Salt Sea City. The going's still good. The prices are starting to trend downwards a little bit, but they're still going really high right now. And we're currently racing this old guy. Like I told you before, the logos will transfer between the trailers, so you only have to buy them once. Killed that police car pretty quick. But he has a friend right here. Not anymore. That's by far, hands down, the best part of the game, just watching the cars just fly away. kind of want to win this race right now, so I'm avoiding all the traffic. And our notoriety is falling down to Shady, which puts us on the biker's good side, which, like I said earlier, is what I want.
You gotta be able to start
Double
your
dang thing, I Wait,
We've all been there before. That's why I chose it.
Oh well. And unfortunately, there's another biker chase. We're not exactly on the police's good side, but we still gotta work against them some more if we want the bikers to really trust us. And beating them up with our trailers isn't gonna earn us any points with them. Really hard left turn here. And down a whole bunch of hills. Not exactly good roads for trucking right here, but whatever. This ain't exactly a normal trucking game. And we're right back up to neutral.
Shoot, there goes my retirement fund.
And here we are in Salt Sea City. Gonna sell our beer. Hopefully get quite a bit more.
You have boku big bucks, Cherry.
So you'll see with the flashing yellow text, flashing yellow numbers,
There's gonna be a firefight.
we're still getting quite a bit of a return, but we got a 3,300,000, I think. Bit of a knockdown from 77,000. So yeah, beer's not going for so much anymore in Salt Sea City. Time to look for other things.
My prescriptions due. Can I fix you up with anything else before the pharmacy closes?
According to my plan here, buy some cheese and sell it to back to Skeeter's Creek. They're still hurting for some dairy products.
Oh, hello. It's simply wonderful to see you again. Now, what can I get you? A nice frisky Steven? Or how about an Albuquerque jumpstart? Oh, I know. A nice pink oboe.
No, just a beer, thanks.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, and I don't want to know either.
Your loss. Hey-ho. One regular, boring beer coming up. I bet you've been too busy today to see the newspaper, right? Well, take a look at this.
I don't really think iron ore is going for that high in the smokestack heights. It might be better than most other cities, but
Drop and give me 20.
not for nearly as much as we're gonna get for the
Give
cheese.
my love to the world, soldier.
Bars usually have sound advice, but there are usually
I got
better
a whole
options than you
stack
can
of
use.
bills here. It says that I can beat you anytime, any place. What you say?
Gonna be racing the fellow brother all the way to back to Skeeter's Creek. That's fairly typical of the game, just going back and forth between cities with good deals. But you know what? We've been listening to Yeeha FM for the first 12 days. I'm getting kind of bored of it. Let's switch to K-Rock. Lots of different radios. This guy's off to a good start. Lots of different radio stations to listen to in this game. 5 in total. Can't just stick with one of them all the way. That'd be boring. Pow.
Jump highway, hold that. Great pick from hell.
One more. Oh, how did that not count? Ah. Man, that sucks. But here we are back at Skeeter's Creek. We have over $1 million in our pockets right now. Beat that guy. Pretty rough parking job right here, but we still made 10 grand. Not very kind with the fences in this place.
Welcome to my store. Now, what can I get you?
Dairy products are still going for pretty good here. Doubled my amount of money I had right there.
Took all my profits for the week. Dang!
So yeah, that guy is not very happy about that. At least he has his cheese.
What you doing back here, huh? Don't you memorize 54? So what you want? Y'all come back real soon.
He's kind of condescending, but he's
So
honest.
he said, yep. Well, we'll see about that. Of course, that was the last thing he ever said. Yeah, mainly he just grunts now. Evening, bro. You know, I knows a few people around these parts that'd be mighty grateful if you was to help 'em out. Good folks, too. Not like them rattlers up in State Pen. Okay. And when you're done, call in here for a cold one, and maybe I might have something else for you.
He's very soft-spoken. I don't know if that's supposed to be creepy or not, but he's an okay guy. Here's another job we have. Stop the presses. One of the reporters for some city just realized that a story that she reported on was completely fake, so we have to destroy all the mailboxes, not the mailboxes, the news post mail, whatever, those things. We have to destroy all them before anybody else gets a hold of that phony story and her career goes down the drain. You'll probably have noticed by now that this video is 40 minutes long, and I said I think in the last video that I was hoping that most videos wouldn't be this long. I do 2 whole missions in this video, and that's pretty much what the entire video is consists of, like just those two missions. They take a while, but the return is really, really good. Really hard turn here, knock down that water tower. Watch it absolutely explode once it hits the ground. This mission takes us pretty much all over Hickstain County. I'm sort of glad for this mission at least, because we get to see this little bit of countryside, this scenic farmland right here.
Come on, we got a lot of work to do here.
And that woman just tends to not shut up. Happens to a lot of characters in this game, right? Really? So as you can see, minute and 12 seconds, it's one of those checkpoint kind of systems here. It's gonna take us a while to finish, and
Hey, what you doing?
so water tower, water tower is not that difficult to knock down, but a train station, they're made of, I don't know what the hell, something strong. And we're coming up to Greenback pretty soon. From here we can take 2 paths. If we want that newspaper stand, we have to take the actual highway. Screw that though, let's just go over the dirt. Dirt path down below this cliff is faster
We gotta get all these papers.
for Greenback. And I kind of wanted to just fling myself over the cliff here to see what would happen. I think if you turn the truck over, which is really, really difficult to do, but I think if you turn it over, you just your truck basically just explodes. Your damage meter goes all the way up. You have to pay the dues to get it fixed. You lose a day, you lose your load. Not very happy when your damage maxes out. But on the other hand, jumping off a cliff in a truck, gotta show that off at some point. And here we are at Greenback. It's still nighttime here. Typical though. Going straight here, I believe this is the first time we've seen this route or Greenback since the beginning of the LP. And there's no point in getting into any car crashes because you don't get the crash cash bonus for missions. So yeah, there's no reason to start a riot right now, so I'm just avoiding all the traffic as I can. Not the walls though, for some reason. Every single one of those billboards on the right, they're wicked easy collapsible, just like that water tower. A lot of stuff can be knocked over, but not the fences, of course. Those steel wire fences, those tough as nails, those steel wire fences.
This is Johnny Fuego, pumping out the best in
Lots and lots of advertising on this highway.
industrial goth, metal, and speed dirge jazz on K-Rock Radio. Still to
Hey,
come
what
on the
you
show.
doing?
We'll be
I'm doing what you told me to. Frig off.
more music news.
That was for free though.
Best in rock and metal. But first,
And there's another trucker. He's not related to anybody in this game right now though. Not right now. He's not. Never.
we're giving away
What am I saying?
signed copies of Deathmonger's new CD, Brutality of Nuns, a couple
Watch
of tour
out!
t-shirts, and a whole load of other Deathmonger related gear.
I'm just kind of listening to the radio right now. I know I should be commentating, but I just love the radio talk shows on this game so much. So much fun to listen to. Particularly Yak FM. Kind of like them if you're more interested in the funny talky parts rather than the music.
Come on, we got a lot of work to do here.
Would you shut up? The last one, jeez. Oh yeah, and we have to actually park our truck now. After this horrendous car crash, and there's that guy, he's just standing dumbstruck at what he just saw. Even more awesome though, we just keep going. We have 2 minutes to make our way to Capital City, and it's just a right turn away. I think we can call this mission successful. Stupid pylons.
Hurry it up!
Would you
We
shut
gotta
up?
get all these
It's
papers.
right there! God damn, woman. How much money did we just get? We just got $400,000. Pretty good just for knocking over a couple newspaper thingamajigs. But we're low on gas and we're high in damage.
You back? Now don't waste my time if you ain't got cash.
Got plenty of cash. Gonna buy some shit.
Nicaragua went into making that. You own any more?
Mac store. Mac stores, like
You know,
I said in the
you're
beginning
always
here,
welcome at Bubba's.
pretty good. I only bought one. You just need to buy one and you're pretty set for the entire game, but like I said earlier, just gonna go the whole way. Fruit juice is pretty low, and that's the only thing that they're asking for, so frig that.
Store ain't good enough for you.
Not that your store isn't good enough, it's that, well, okay. You're asking for too much.
Thought that was
So
your
switch to
rig I
tanker,
saw
hope for something else
driving.
here.
That
According to
traffic
this,
cop let go of your back fender yet? Listen, I'm going 12 ways to Sunday, so make it quick.
We're on day 13, so I want to buy pork bellies, but it was too much right now, so
What can
I'm
I
gonna
get?
skip straight to the gas
Hurry back
instead.
now.
Sell the gas at Capital City, I believe
Yep.
it is here.
Then there was a time I'd break a man's legs if he so much as looked at me weird. Now, though, I just put the grass under me and leave him be. I mean, it's hard, but I'm slowly learning that if a man's a punk, he's always a punk, no matter how hard you hit him. Hey there, welcome back! Well, I'll be. Look at this.
So yeah, he's kind of troubled, but
I got me a stack of bills here. Says this old rig will get to any town before you. I'll even put money on it. What do you say? Okay, Rhonda, you can do it.
this is the first time I've been challenged to a race by an old granny. Can't remember. But I don't think she knows who she's going up against. She's going up against Devil Goatee. Ugh. Yeah, those fences, they'll get you.
Welcome back. Now we have Todd from the Swamp Bucket Falls. Hi, Todd.
Oh, that's always fun.
Todd, you're
Maybe you suffer low self-esteem.
And
Just not attractive.
First, you got lucky.
Whatever the reason,
yeah, she's
you
kind
can
of right
still
there.
find love.
And like I said earlier, I would show off what would happen if you went this way, and yep,
We've
exactly that. Take a right turn instead of going straight, and yeah, you get nothing. They hate that. Pretty good return on the gas, not as much as we could have gotten for, I think, the pork bellies. But, I'm not gonna complain.
I do hope that this is a business call and not simply some caddish subterfuge to shelter you from the IRS man I've seen snooping about. Another wonderful choice. It complements the brown and the dirt.
This guy's been having a bad day apparently. Something about the IRS. Let's upgrade our horn. You use the horn by pressing the B button in the GameCube version, and what happens if you use your horn during a busy highway is that everybody gets out of your way.
Come again.
That's exactly what we don't want. We want to crash into all of them all as much as we can. Get some magic money. Speaking of magic money, we get half of what we paid for.
Ooh, hi again. So, are you gonna take me up on that offer of
Yeah, we already heard that. We don't need to hear it again.
string?
So everybody's been saying buy fish and sell it at Greenback, but I keep saying no.
To see your return is like some kind of nightmare. But that is my life.
I don't really like this guy.
It is said that parting is such sweet sorrow. Yet
So according to my list here, it said to buy pork bellies and sell them at Skeeter's Creek. That was for day 13 to day 14, but we're currently on day 14 to day 15.
I'd even put money on it. What you say? You ain't never heard of my reputation, have you, Greenhorn?
And I only realized that it's day 15 right here, and that I accepted this challenge when I couldn't have done that. I want to go to Mom's house every 5 days. I'm about to change the destination here and forfeit, yeah.
Spirit, that's what I always say.
Yeah, you always forfeit the race as soon as you go to someplace different rather than the accepted destination. Kinda sucks, but what can you do? So let's head to Mama.
Don't you ever knock? Will you go away if I shows you my records?
And see how we're doing on the sibling rankings. We're still losing by quite a bit. Even Cletus is beating the hell out of us. But I bet our trucks are quite a bit better than all of theirs. Now, there was a jump cut right there. I don't know if you noticed it. I spent most of it, I spent a lot of time looking over all the prices for everything and trying to find the best deals for all of our options here. And according to my schedule list that I have here, we are going to... We currently have pork bellies on. We're going to sell that to Skeeter's Creek. And then we're going to buy some gas and sell it to Capital City. We're going to buy cheese and sell it to Skeeter's Creek. Buy steel girders, send that back to Capital City once again. Not really hurting for gas or repairs right now, so we're just going to skip the garage entirely. And then we're going to buy some wood while we're in Capital City, and then take that to Greenback. And by then,
Do you drive a truck?
it'll be day 20, so we'll be heading back to Mama's house.
Hold on. New barbecue sauce flavors. Oh,
Need some more, need some more.
Easy way. Sick as hell.
One more. Nah, that's not gonna happen. That sucks. Got the police on our asses though. Take that. Stupid coppers. Oh dear. Oh, this is bad. I don't even know what I hit. Whatever it was pretty tough. It must have been made out of some steel wire fences. Oh, this is going bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Probably gonna have to pay for all the damages that we did to that guy's bar too. Too bad I kinda like him. Matter of fact, I think I will repair it just because I like him.
Y'all call in again sometime, you hear?
So because we didn't absolutely rip him off of all of his money,
You back? Damn,
it wasn't
I wanted
too
to go
mad with us.
vacation, and now you gone and spoiled it. I was gonna go on a world tour. Pittsburgh, Detroit, and Smokestack Heights.
Yeah, whatever this guy's going on about.
What else you want from old Bubba?
Screw that, we're going to the bar instead right now.
Hey, Red, what's up?
Hey, Holmes. Say, you want to try this new Pruno I just got in? See, I gave it to some of the other guys, and what lightweights. Getting me to call ER. I mean, anyway, I figure a man like you will be able to take his drink without crying like a little pansy butt girl.
I gotta drive tomorrow, so I'll just stick with a beer, thanks.
Hey, looky here.
Smokestack Heights wants some crude oil, but it doesn't say here that we're gonna buy it, so we're gonna get some gasoline instead. Crude oil isn't going for a very low price here anyway.
What do you want? Y'all call in again sometime.
So he's pretty buddy-buddy with us now. We're doing some friendly business with him. And here's Granny again.
Race, young'un, anywhere you like, and I'll show you what old Route 66 Rhonda can do. You want to put money on it? Okay, Rhonda, you can do it.
She really has a lot of faith in her truck. It's not gonna go too well for her though. I can tell. Nobody likes that sign. They always run straight into that sign. Must cost... Well, actually, probably doesn't cost that much at all to replace it. Still, every time you gotta replace it. Because, you know, we're truckers, we don't need road signs. Smooth $9,300 just for parking a truck. Hell yeah. Gonna go to the store and sell off that gasoline.
This is how you say.
So lately we haven't been hitting the stores as hard as we have been at the beginning here, but we're still raking in a decent amount of cash. Just need a lucky break.
Well, hello there, big boy. Would you like me to do anything for you? Maybe you'd like to see my moves?
I hate to say this, but I got a job to do. Time is catching up on me, so I can't stay.
I think I need a drink now. Do you want to join me before you go?
Sure.
I saved this just for you.
So, remember at I think midway through the second video rather, we sold canned peaches at Smokestack Heights pretty much on a fluke. Well, they're still hurting for
A
it.
business call, and not simply some caddish subterfuge to shelter you from the IRS.
This guy's having yet another bad day because of that IRS man.
Oh, an excellent trailer. Her Majesty has one very
Her
similar.
Majesty's
Will
a
that be
trucker.
all?
I don't know what country he's from, but actually, if the Queen was a trucker, I'd have quite a bit
Henry, I
more
say, what a
respect for her.
pleasure it's been.
We know that old grannies.
Listen
If
up,
this game is
sugar.
any
I got a
indication, we know
stack
that
of
old
bucks
grannies
here
can really
says
haul
I can
ass.
beat you to any place on the map. What do you say?
Queen's not exactly
Looks like
a
we
spring
got us
chicken
a
nowadays.
race.
So day 17, leaving Capital City, and we're going to, I think, Smokestack Heights was the destination, according to this. Well, anyway, screw that. More importantly, we have a news bulletin at the bottom here. There's some derby going on at Capital City, and some sports fans are stocking up for the big game, which is causing the taps to run dry, which means more beer.
To the 13th person to call in. So get down.
It's a very important resource in Hickstate County entirely. Everybody wants beer. It's very delicious and nutritious. So we're going to the store and selling
What can I get you?
absolutely nothing. I completely forgot to buy something while I was at Capital City.
You know, this stuff is for sale and not just for looking
Yeah,
at.
my face is red when I saw that flashing no load sign at the left there. Completely forgot.
Didn't think I'd see you again. So you like old Bubba's, huh? Great service, friendly disposition, best union labor garage in Skeeter's Creek. You bring plenty of money.
So it is day 17. We have lost quite a bit of money just because something slipped my mind.
So he says, yep. Well,
Yeah, we
we'll
already
see
heard that
about
one.
So you see
Shipments
this
for
here?
wood are going for a dang high price in Greenback, but
Howdy.
as we just heard in the news bulletin,
Don't be a
Capital City is
stranger.
going to want beer, and I could have brought the beer for Capital City from here, but I decided no because I wanted to trend just a little bit higher, which will happen tomorrow, I think. And they've been yelling at me to sell wood to Greenback for a while now, so I'm gonna go and do that. That sign's not there, so maybe they just decided not replace it that time. If you heard there, we came across a couple of bikers that suddenly both told us they're gonna teach us some respect at once. And we didn't actually see the sign that said the bikers were chasing us until just a little while ago. Until we actually hit them with the trailer. I don't know if they were chasing the other guy at first or if there was some kind of glitch. But they're chasing us now. Still not earning ourselves any favors with the bikers. Man in neutral is good too, I suppose. We're taking that dirt path, and the bikers apparently didn't have a lot of conviction to chase us. So screw that. Police have plenty of conviction though. They're chasing right into us, trying to run us off the road. It's not going to work too well though. We're a truck. Hard brakes. Oh, phew.
Deathmonger prizes. Yeah, that's
Those barriers in the back there, they're at the back of every parking garage. They deduct $500 off your reward rather than just $200.
I am Randall C. Curley Member III, Senior Management Trainee at the Holy Craps Casino, and it is my job to advise
Shut
you
up,
on
God.
transactions here at Holy Craps. Consider me as your personal shopper. Now,
Just
what
wanna
can I
sell
put in your
wood.
basket? Oh, I can't believe it. Outsmarted by a trucker.
God, man. Now, this character coming out, this is the first time I've shown him off in the videos right now. He is my favorite character in the entire game.
Howdy. Welcome back, you product of a corrupt imperialist.
He's just so over the top, stereotypical. I just love it.
Anything else, comrade?
I mean, that's true for every single character in this game pretty much, but this guy is just, he just goes the extra mile. He even has the cowboy hat.
I see you
Ah,
again.
that's so funny.
The wondrous 3-star Eden that is Ali Bar's bar is made even more high class by your golden, majestic presence. How may I be of service?
Listen, What's a fine woman like you doing in a place like this?
Trying to avoid the mad, heady whirl of tea dances and debutante balls that Mama wanted to inflict on me. What do you think? Say, I heard there's a guy here who's looking for a trucker who don't ask too many questions. Seems he's got some kind of illegal job in mind, and I thought maybe you'd be interested. What do you say? Okay, well, when you're done, come back again. I hear about all kinds of stuff.
There are 6.5 minutes left in this video. Most of them are taken up by this one mission. We have a job here. Joey the Octopus Gambino. He is a mobster loan shark. And he has some business to do in Capital City, but he needs us to collect on some outstanding debts before he can leave. So our mission here is to find some cars, beat them until they stop, and then have Joey get out of the truck and coerce them to hand over the money that they owe him. We have 5 minutes to accomplish the whole thing. We're going to need most of it. There are only 8 cars, thankfully. The hardest part though is getting them to stop. And Joey knows exactly which cars to take out.
Get a move on!
Convince them to stop while we conduct some business.
Hey, you owe Mr. DeMarco 20 G's. You got it?
Papa, please. Here, take it.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Only 7 left. Out of 8. At least the pay is pretty good. And like I said earlier, no crash cash bonuses. Whoa, whoa, that was pretty close. Well, like I was saying earlier, no crash cash bonuses during the missions. So no point in getting in anybody's faces here.
Come on! We got a lot of...
And this is why this mission is annoying.
Hey, yo! Pay up now!
That's my last payment, and I hope you...
But that by far was not the most difficult one. The most difficult one should be coming up fairly soon. Oh, gave me so much trouble.
This is a real big job. You do well, and maybe we'll see about finding something.
That one wasn't too bad. Got that guy to pull over relatively harmlessly. Not nearly as badly as we could have done. Now this is the guy. This guy. Kapow. Run him off the road. Now you'd think that'd be enough to convince him to stop, but no. He wants to get away. He wants to keep his money. He's not afraid of any loan shark. He's gonna prove it by being as annoying as he possibly can. There's a giant ass wall, there's a giant ass cliff right in front of him. Nope. He's just gonna keep on going. Gonna loop him back around. Gonna push him back onto the road, and he thinks that this is his chance to get away. Nope. He's just gonna keep on going. Making it as hard as we can. Burning the money here. Burning the time, rather. Finally, somehow we got him to stop by using the ass end of our trailer.
Radio. All right, you lucky.
Go!
Here's today's documentary. First up, Notorious
Should have broken his legs just for that.
Consortium released their new album, Pain, Murder, Arg, today in a flurry of controversy. Their first single from the album.
Hopefully all the other ones won't be nearly as difficult to handle. Only 4 left. So I learned my lesson from that one, and I'm going to try and just stop him by backing into him. Checking my mirrors, and he decides, no, I'm just going to go around him. He has no idea who I am. So screw that. Going to make my intent very clear.
Crown Metal Merchant's Blood Tour has fired the rest of the band. Kip, who left his original band Doom Warriors to join Bloodcore when their original singer Ringo...
Here's some world building that's going on the radio while we're hunting down some people that we need to collect money from.
Kip has sacked his band members and is currently in discussion.
Here's a cabbie. I do not like cab drivers in real life. They suck.
It's also
well, no, that's a little harsh. They drive poorly. Let me put it that way. Minute 30 left to stop 2 more cars. I don't quite know the average of that, but it's on our side clearly. I think we can pull it off. And here's another one coming up. I think it's a bus. Bus driver, or someone on the bus rather, maybe. More likely. But that bus just ran over someone trying to get away from us. But no, we're not gonna let him.
This is a real big job. You do well?
truck versus bus, the victor was obvious. 60 seconds left to make one more delivery. No, not one more delivery, one more collection, rather. And he's right there. That was lucky for me. Let's see if he makes it any harder to... Guess not.
Hey, you got Benny's money?
Don't get your happy up.
That wasn't so hard. A little time consuming, but it wasn't so hard. Got a smooth $600,000. Loan sharking business isn't so difficult. So we're gonna go to the store here. Talk to this guy once more.
Can I just say that I'm truly delighted to see you back. Now don't be shy. Step right up. There are bargains to be had and
Sell me beer, God.
made. Oh, Hugh Heifer had to start somewhere. Wasn't here, but he sure started
Would you shut
somewhere.
up?
So step right up and create your very own world economy of big manly bulldozers. Goodbye, and never forget, you are the most important person.
Well, for all my hating on that guy, that last comment was pretty nice.
Hey, Greenhorn! What say we have us a race, huh? I got a stack of bills here you ain't never gonna win off me. Shoot, I'll make it easy. You choose the finishing place. I knew you was yellow.
Day 20. Time to go back to Mars. Can't accept any races. I learned my lesson last time. So we bought that beer. We're gonna sell it to Capital City. See how much money we're gonna make off of that. Look at him fly. Look at it go. I love this game. Relatively harmless. Journey back home. If you saw though, our damage meter is climbing up there. We need to stop off at the garage. Get it all fixed up. But that's for another video, another time. We're gonna wrap this one up.